And then finally, Ethan, Oliver, Ralph. What's Ralph been up to? Um, what's a wait. I think it's just called Sad Violin. Oh yeah, bro. Okay, here we go. Setting the stage, chat. This is a thought experiment. Any resemblance to real people or events is purely coincidental and unintentional. Fictional writing is not illegal. Imagine you were at your lowest point, or at least at one of your lowest points. You hadn't heard a word from your wife in over a month and a half. You're clean, but you're a lifelong chronic drug abuser. Every day you send a message, sometimes a long one, and you can see on WhatsApp that they read it. One time you can even see that they are online at the same time as you. All you have to do is say one word, any word really. Instead they let you hang. This person gave you kudos for saving their life. They credited you with helping them to discover themselves as a woman, as a mother, as a person. They told you that you saved them from the worst horror imaginable and that they wouldn't know where they would be without you. Yet, they tell you nothing of your child. They tell you nothing of themselves. For 60 days during the most perilous time of your recovery, they leave you on red without a word written back in response. Not only that, they also send you their attack dog on Twitter to spread the most vicious lies about your deceased family, your life, your relationships, and you say nothing. These are known lies, by the way. Your wife knows for a fact they ain't true. This is no intervention, however. No word spoken in public in your defense, just the wait for the inevitable collapse which of course happens. You're an addict after all. You wanted to hold on, but you gave in. One sign that they cared could have changed everything, by the way. It may have changed nothing, but you will never know now. A cascade of calamity proceeds to unfold, as the attack dog knew it would. Yet one word from the person who said they would die for you, who said they were your soulmate, could have changed the course of history. Perhaps they were afraid. Maybe they were cowardly. Some parts of themselves probably even enjoyed the torture you were going through, seeing it as getting even for the times you had done them wrong, which were many. It's possible, and even probable, that they were bought off with cash and other incentives. What does that make them, though, if true? Then, over a year later, you hear nothing about your child, much less from them. They hide behind bogus mechanisms designed to silence the person in you that they credited with saving their life, the person they pledged their life to, actually. The person who gave them another literal life to cherish and take care of. What would you call this kind of person? That's not to say you're perfect. You clearly aren't. You've done a lot of bad things, including to them. When shit hits the fan, though, they left you for dead. When things were good, even great, they were happy to be on your arm, soaking up the rewards and the attention. Now, they cut you out of your child's life. At any moment, they could change course, yet they refuse. How do you explain a person like this? Cruelty on a scale that's unimaginable to me personally. I wasn't raised that way. These sorts of tactics are foreign to me. I remember Steve Austin said, "Don't trust anybody." I used to think that was a cool saying back when I was a kid. Now I think it's, for the most part, the way to live. Because a person who could tell you that and treat you in this way, you were a fool for trusting in the first place. You were truly better off not trusting anyone. A great WWF shirt and an even better life slogan. By Ethan Ralph, age 13. Well, it seems like the crushing despair of being alone in an avocado shack in the Yucatan Peninsula at 110 degrees with 100% humidity, is wearing on poor Ethan Ralph. If only he didn't burn every bridge and threaten to murder May. I want to remind you that the thing that got May to fuck off was that he got drunk, told her to clean up his piss bottles that he had knocked over, and then threatened to murder her. As you can hear the child screaming in the background. So it's kind of hard to feel any sympathy for him, chat, I think. He also put out a video follow-up to this wonderful post. This is called Most Women Are Evil.
Now, since I'm not doing a show today, I decided I would do a video. And the idea I had in my head for the video was basically that all women are evil. That was going to be the thesis of the video. But that's not exactly true, because first off, my mother, one of the best people I've ever known, that would be disrespecting her. She was definitely not evil. My grandmother was not evil, although she was fiery. She was not in the same category as my mother. Great woman, totally different woman from the Depression era. I don't think it's all women are inherently evil. I just think it's about 70 to 80%. I was going to say 90 to 95%, but we'll be generous and say 70 to 80%. And somebody left a comment on my fictional diary entry last night that I posted on Twitter. And they said, your mother is the only person who won't use your weakest moments against you when they think it's to their benefit to strike back or to leave you or to try to take your child away from you or anything like that. Your mother is the only person in your life who won't do that. And once you lose that, you've lost that forever. I would amend that to your grandmother. Maybe my grandmother was like that. She wouldn't do that either. But I think that's true. And I don't know what it is about women that just make them completely untrustworthy whores and psychopaths. Not all. I amended it to 70 to 80%. But there really is something wrong with a lot of women, and I don't know if it's modern culture that's made them worse or whatever, but there certainly is a mean streak out there that is almost unexplainable. I have dealt with it, am dealing with it, and it's psychotic what they'll say to you and how much you meant to them, and then just stab the knife right in your back.
Stab the knife right in your back. What could you possibly do to a woman to get them to stab the knife in your back? Let's think about that for a second.
Yeah, that inappropriate, and I don't give a fuck whether you're approving or not. Clean that shit up.
Stop.
$1 million?
Stop. Ethan, I'm gonna clean your desk. Stop.
You think you're gonna talk to me like this? You're not. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? You won't talk to me like this.
I understand.
Do you understand? Go ahead.
I'm getting a towel.
You're what?
I'm getting a towel.
You're what?
Getting a towel to clean up your desk.
You're getting what?
A towel.
I'm not gonna hurt you. But I'm telling you, you won't talk to me like this. Do you understand?
I understand.
Do you understand?
Please don't put your hands on me, Ethan. I understand.
I'm going to put my hands on
I understand.
you. And you're not gonna stop
I'm
me.
not gonna stop
And
you.
if you try to stop me, I'll fucking kill you. Do you
Yes,
understand?
I understand.
Anyways, let's get back to the real victim here.
I would have to say you would be psychotic to get married or have children unless you are like 1,000,000% certain that you found, one of those, 20 to 30% of women who are solid. And they are out there. I know a few who'll probably see this video. I know a few good women in my life, even now, who I could trust. But otherwise, you would really have to be psychotic to get tied up into a marriage or a procreation arrangement with a woman these days. And I know, the Matt Walshes and all these rich fucking conservative grifter faggots will say, well, just have as many kids as you want. Elon Musk says the same thing. Well, when you have 150 billion or 250 billion, whatever the fuck it is, you can buy your way out of anything. It doesn't really matter. You can kill people and get away with it. It doesn't matter. But if you're a regular person, you would almost have to be a psychotic to get involved with a woman on that level. And I've learned it the hard way. It's just an observation that I had. There's no real rant here. I don't know if this counts as a rant. Should I start yelling? Should I get really mad at these fucking whores and these skanks and these no good bottom barrel bitches? Because that's what they are. But no, it's just an observation that I had. And there's no show today because I have to take care of family business, you might say. And I've been putting it off for a couple weeks and haven't been able to, so I apologize for no show. There will be a show tomorrow. Blue Velvet's already been picked for the movie. If we hit the goal, I think it'll be the 85th day in a row. It's either 84 or 85. I think tomorrow's 85 though. I'm not sure. It might be 84. I'll have to go back and double count. But
I'll cut it off there. He's just chilling. Anyway.
Thank you for watching this clip by Colonel J. This is the King of Bull here. Remember to like and subscribe. Juice!